In the heart of the Persian Empire, during the reign of King Xerxes I, there lived a young Jewish orphan named Esther. Her story, found in the book of Esther in the Bible, is a testament to courage, faith, and the providence of God. Esther was orphaned at a young age and raised by her cousin Mordecai. Little did she know that her life would take a remarkable turn. The narrative unfolds with King Xerxes searching for a new queen. The beautiful Esther caught the eye of the king's servants and, in due course, was chosen to be one of the candidates for the royal position. But there was one catch. Esther kept her Jewish heritage a secret, as Mordecai had advised her. As Esther settled into her new life as queen, a sinister plot was brewing within the empire. Haman, a high-ranking official, was filled with arrogance and hatred. He convinced King Xerxes to issue a decree ordering all citizens to bow down to him. However, Mordecai, Esther's cousin, refused to bow, for he would not worship anyone other than the one true God. This act of defiance infuriated Haman, who, upon learning that Mordecai was Jewish, devised a wicked scheme to destroy not only Mordecai but all the Jewish people throughout the empire. Esther found herself in an agonizing position. She was aware of Haman's plan to annihilate her people, yet she hadn't revealed her true identity as a Jew to the king. Mordecai implored Esther to intercede with the king on behalf of her people, but approaching the king without a summons was a dangerous endeavor, punishable by death. In the face of this dire situation, Esther displayed immense courage. She requested that her fellow Jews fast and pray for her for 3 days, seeking divine guidance and strength. During this time, she too fasted and prayed, drawing her strength from faith in God. Esther's decision to risk her life to save her people was a testament to her deep conviction and trust in the divine plan. On the 3rd day, Esther dressed in her royal attire and approached the king's inner court. As she stood there, King Xerxes, seeing her, extended his scepter, a sign that he welcomed her presence. Esther's heart must have pounded with a mix of fear and determination as she approached the king. She invited the king and Haman to a banquet, hoping to reveal Haman's wicked intentions in a strategic manner. At the banquet, King Xerxes asked Esther what she desired. Instead of revealing her request immediately, she invited them to another banquet the next day. The suspense must have been excruciating for Esther, who had not yet disclosed her true purpose. Meanwhile, Haman, still consumed by hatred for Mordecai, prepared a gallows to have him hanged. That night, however, divine intervention played a significant role. King Xerxes couldn't sleep and, as a remedy, had the records of his reign read to him. It was then that he learned of Mordecai's earlier act of loyalty in exposing a plot to assassinate the king. Intrigued, he inquired about Mordecai's recognition and reward. The next day, as they gathered for the second banquet, Esther finally revealed her request. She tearfully exposed Haman's plot to annihilate her people who had been unjustly targeted solely because of their ethnicity. The king was filled with fury, and Haman, realizing the grave situation he was in, began to plead with Esther. In a dramatic twist, Haman fell upon Esther's couch in a manner that seemed inappropriate, further enraging the king. King Xerxes ordered Haman to be hanged on the very gallows he had prepared for Mordecai. The divine justice was evident, for the one who sought the destruction of the Jews had met his own grim fate. Esther's courage and wisdom, combined with God's providence, had triumphed. Esther's story didn't end with Haman's downfall. King Xerxes issued a new decree allowing the Jews to defend themselves against their enemies. As a result, the Jewish people fought valiantly, and many of their adversaries were defeated. The Jewish nation was saved from annihilation. and their enemies were held accountable for their wicked intentions. Esther's bravery and faith had not only saved her own life, but had also preserved the lives of countless others. She became a symbol of resilience, hope, and the power of faith. The Jewish people, grateful for their deliverance, established the Feast of Purim to commemorate their salvation, an annual celebration of Esther's courage and God's divine intervention. In conclusion, the story of Esther is a powerful testament to the enduring themes of courage, faith, and divine intervention. It serves as a timeless reminder that, in the darkest of times, when faced with injustice and adversity, individuals who trust in God's guidance and act with unwavering courage can bring about remarkable change and deliverance. Esther's legacy continues to inspire generations to stand up for what is right and to trust in the providence of a loving and just God.